President Trump hosted a meeting with video game makers and their critics at the White House today. He was busy. They're looking for ways to reduce youth violence following the Florida school shooting. And the president recently expressed shock at what young people are exposed to today. Now let's discuss whether there is any link between violence on the screen and real violence.
Gaming is growing and developing at a rapid rate. Because all these games cause people to act a certain way, that is what I have chosen to find out today. Let's dive into the mind of a gamer. With so many different games and different ways to play, it's easy to see why people love to play games. They escape from the real world into a digital world where they can do almost anything. But can this cause them to act a certain way? Or is it just the player's personality? Let's find that out.
Studies have shown that it's not the games that make people violent, it's the traits that that individual possesses. Which unfortunately, news doesn't highlight that. Not to say the news has it all wrong all the time, but it gives games a bad name for no reason in my opinion. Game Theorist, aka MatPat, does theories on beloved games. He did a questionnaire and a personality test to find out whether it was the games making people act a certain way, or is it the people themselves who play the games? He concluded that it was the personality of the people, not the games. By doing a personality test, he worked out that it was the traits that people possesses that made them act a certain way. The games are just a way of them challenging their emotions in an unnecessary way. Have you ever played games before?
Yes.
What do you think of the community of the game that you play?
I think it's a bit on and off at the minute because the game that I like, it kind of went downhill, and obviously the fans are wanting what the game was originally like, but they're a strong community and they know what they want.
This is Ollie. He is 17 and he plays games almost every day. He has been playing games since he was around 7 years of age. Today, I'm going to interview him to get his opinion and thoughts from the gaming point of view.
My name's Ollie Gilliland. I am 17 years of age and I like to game.
What is your opinion of the community?
It's alright. You get, there's like 3 different groups. There's the nice friendly gamers, you got the toxic gamers, and then you've got the gamers that just play and just ignore everyone.
Would you say that gaming is targeted at a certain audience of players, or would you say that it just attracts a certain audience?
Depends on the game, really. Like, if people like racing games, or shooter games, or strategic games, then it can bring the audience, but if it's a game, let's say Infinite Warfare, which got a lot of hate, then it can lead to a lot of hate towards the game.
What would your advice be for people who want to start gaming?
Alright, my advice would be nice to other players. Like, if you're playing online, be nice. If they're not nice to you, send it back their way.